Hello everybody, welcome to Nana's Journey. I'm Deanna, and today I'm going to do a quilt for my friend Keja. It needs to be quick and simple because I'm going to see her in a few days and give it to her. This is going to be the backing, the border, and the sashing, and it is Kimberbell's Basics, 108 inch wide black pretty petals, and I got this is part of the layer cake that I have. And this is Sunrise Blossoms Artisan Batiks by Lund Studios. And it's got all these different colors in here. I'm going to cut this in half and in half again, so it'll be like having 4 charm packs. This will be the inner border. This will be the sashing and the outer border. So I'm just going to take some of my squares, add a piece of sashing, add a square, add a piece of sashing, and put it together. So let me finish getting this cut up and I will be back. Okay, I have a stack of 5-inch squares, enough for 1 row, which is 10. It'll be 10 by 12 rows. And the sashing strips are 5 by 1 inch, which will give me a 1/2 inch sashing. Okay, I put a sashing in between each block. There's 10 blocks to each row and there's 12 rows. And then I've got a long piece of sashing that will go along the bottom. Well, and it'll be on the top too once we put the rows together. So now I just need to put the rows together and then we can put the borders on. Okay, the top is all put together. The squares are 4.5 inches finished, 1/2 inch finished sashing, a 1 inch finished inner border, and it'll be a 3 inch finished outer border. Now I just need to sandwich it and quilt the stitch in the ditch. That's going to be a lot of quilting. And then I think I'm just going to put an X in there. And probably some lines to just on the borders to keep the keep it in sync with the rest of the quilting. I don't think curves will look good when everything else is straight lines. So it's a very simple, it'll be fast, which is what I need it to be. And so now I need to just put it together and get going. See you in a bit. Okay, I have the quilt all stitched in the ditch and ready to go. But before I start, somebody had asked to show how I start and stop. So what you do is you go start at where you want to start quilting, and you want the needle to go down and up, but just once. So, and you pull the tail, and that brings up the bobbin thread. So now you have no more bobbin thread underneath. Then you lock your stitches, you do your quilting. Then when you're ready to finish, you lock your stitches again, and you bring your needle up. Then you move your material away so that you can grab the thread, so that you have a tail to hold on to. Go back where you were, and again, just put the needle down and back up once. And then that also brings up the bobbin thread. You cut it off. And then you have no tails on the bottom. So, very handy, even if you're not at a long arm. I would do this on my domestic machine also. So, that is how you do that. I think, let's see. I'm just going to go down, up. I'm going to cross over right there, down and up. And then when I come back, I'll go up, down, and do those in rows. I'm always finding threads. Okay, and if it won't come up, it's because you've clipped your bobbin thread too close. Okay, it's all quilted and bound and ready to give away. But I really like the way it turned out, more than I thought would actually. So I'm really pleased with it. It's simple, it's cozy, and it's really cute. So thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you next time on Nana's Journey.